pledge of the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Welcome. Glad to have you all join us tonight and show interest in what's going on in your township. A few just general announcements to make. Agendas are available if you didn't get them in the back of the room as you came in. The township does video record all of its board meetings, and that will be posted on the township website. Written minutes will also be available, but that won't be until they're approved by the board. Any individual is free to record these proceedings. You just have to do it in such a way that it does not interfere with the proceedings. There will be 2 opportunities for public comment. When that time comes, we ask that once you're recognized by the chair, you can step up to the microphone on the podium, give us your name and address before you address the board. Tonight we welcome a new board member beside me, Jeff Rogers. Jeff was appointed by the board to fill the term of an advisor who left the area, so had to resign. He's lived in the township for over 30 years, has his own business, he's a CPA, and does some financial and investment advisement. So we think he will be a valuable addition to the board. Welcome, Jeff. And with that, we'll do self-introductions to the board.
Dave Burns. Jeff Rogers.
Art Rutledge.
Bob Brown.
Jeff Reynolds.
All right, thank you. And to my left, we have our township manager, Todd Ziegler, our solicitor for this evening, Steve McDonald, and Wendy Brown, our recording secretary. We did have an executive session immediately prior to beginning this meeting. We discussed the Fox Van Voorhees subdivision plan, basically litigation, and we'll speak very briefly about that a little bit later in the agenda. And we also discussed some outstanding sewer liens and how we might proceed there, and we'll talk about that a little bit later in our agenda as well. So with that, we will turn to our agenda. The first thing on the agenda is approval of the minutes from our last meeting.
Make a motion to approve the minutes from the February meeting.
I'll second that.
Todd, there were some revisions.
Yes, I do have those.
Okay.
Jerry Rutledge had provided some, most of those were grammatical
Right.
or whatever typo,
You
and
were
then
just
just
making
a
sure you were reading
clarification. And a clarification on the individuals that met with Mr. Rogers and who did not meet as a whole board.
Correct.
Yeah.
So just to clarify that in minutes.
Okay.
So it'd be proper to amend the motion to say that it's approved with the changes.
That's true, yeah.
I would like to change my motion and would like to move to approve the amended minutes for the February meeting.
And I'll second that again.
All right, any further discussion? We shall vote, starting with Lee.
Aye.
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 Aye. 5
votes to the affirmative, the minutes are accepted. We'll move to the treasurer's report. Just worthy of note, the fourth quarter cable franchise fees are about $14,000. So that times 4 is what we get annually for the 2 cable companies. Are there any questions or comments?
We'll make a motion to approve the treasurer's report.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Further discussion, and if not, we shall vote.
Aye.
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 5 votes to the affirmative, the treasurer's report is accepted. We've reached the first opportunity for public comment. Is there anyone with us that would like to address the board at this time? Okay, I'll go all the way in the back. She had her hand up first. We'll get to everybody.
My name is Erica Rarick, and I'm from the Freedom Borough. I am on the Intergovernmental Committee. I believe you received a letter this last
Yes,
month
we did.
from Andy Bobby. Kim Butcher is the chair of our committee. He is currently at the Police Commission meeting. It is tonight, and so he could not make it. So I'm here to kind of introduce ourselves, to let you know that Our goal is to facilitate good open communication between Scarborough and your township. If there is anything that you would need, anything that we could work jointly on, maybe grants for our parks, public safety, any of our borough equipment. We have, I don't know if your township has a street sweeper.
No, we do not.
We have one. It's something that we could have communication on, that, why should every borough around us have a street sweeper when we could work together to save our citizens money. I do have business cards here that I will leave with your manager here. And it has Kim and myself's contact information on it. Feel free to contact us at any time. We look forward to working with your township and making a strong, good relations for all our citizens.
Well, we are committed to do that, especially, we surround
Yes.
4 different boroughs, and we have made a commitment some time back to do everything we can to cooperate. A lot of it is done at the mechanical side by just our own guys. So we regularly exchange equipment, sometimes even people with adjacent boroughs. We have bought equipment together recently, a crack sealer.
Yes.
You probably know the scheme of the emergency management group that consists of all those. So we'll be happy to be able to include another group in the fold. It's been difficult to do that in the past,
That's why we're here.
and just no problems. It just was kind of a willingness for, I think, New Freedom that we can do this ourselves. So wherever we can help, certainly Todd is an excellent contact.
Yes, there's a business card for you. And my motto is, it's a new day, new freedom. That's my motto.
And we have a bucket truck that some boroughs don't have, so it makes sense for all of us not to have all that equipment.
Absolutely.
The fire department has seemingly done that to good use as well, with the ladder truck at New Freedom, and you help me hear the emergency, what's the one that Shrewsbury has?
Rescue truck.
Rescue truck, thank you. And are able to share very nicely in between. So I'm sure we can do that as well with between the township and borough.
Yeah, so come around, occasionally come around, to your office, kind of check in, see if there's anything we can be assistance of, but don't hesitate to contact either one of us.
Great.
Okay?
Well, thank you very much for sharing.
Thank you. I'm going to run to our police commission meeting
All
now.
right, well, thank you very much. We
Thank you.
appreciate it. Do our best to everybody else there.
Yes, thank you.
We'll be there for the street sweeper tomorrow.
I will let them know.
We have another hand up, ma'am.
Yeah.
If you would like to come on up. We saw you last month, I
You
think.
did, you
Yeah.
certainly did. My name is Lucinda Duzan. I live at 1849 Divine Court in Glen Rock. I'm a Shrewsbury Township resident. And when I was here last month, I asked you to consider passing a resolution in support of redistricting reform. And I see that you've been doing your homework here. I gave you some information for you to take a look at. And I'm here tonight to follow up on that request. And I hope you've had enough time to, look around and, do your due diligence on this. And I would ask that you pass a similar resolution tonight. So if you have any questions or want to know anything else from me, be happy to, answer any questions. If I can't answer, I will give the answer for you.
Are there questions? Todd has prepared a resolution in the event that we wanted to consider it.
Okay.
So it's one here. I think, not speaking for everyone, I don't think that we believe it's the total answer.
I understand.
Still 4 Democrats, 4 Republicans, and 3 independents. So it's still a political process, maybe better than what's here now.
That, I think you're absolutely right. It will still be, and probably will always, to some extent, be a political process. I think you're absolutely right.
Questions from anybody?
Not a question, more of a statement. I think if they put more independence on it, it might be a little bit fairer.